Elizabeth Warren, who all of us know very well, a liberal mind in the state of Massachusetts, has decided to run. And Jesus, if we could play, I guess it's clip number 7, whatever the last clip is. This is Elizabeth Warren.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to run for the United States Senate. And the reason is straightforward. Middle-class families have been chipped at, hacked at, squeezed, and hammered for a generation now. And I don't think Washington gets it. Washington is rigged for big corporations that hire armies of lobbyists. A big company like GE pays nothing in taxes, and we're asking college students to take on even more debt to get an education. We're telling seniors they may have to learn to live on less. It isn't right, and it's the reason I'm running for the United States Senate. You know, I grew up on the ragged edge of the middle class, and I know it's hard out there. I've fought all my life for working families, and I've stood up to some pretty powerful interests. Those interests are going to line up against this campaign, and that's why I need you. Go to elizabethwarren.com, sign up, get involved, be part of this. We have a chance to help rebuild America's middle class. We have a chance to put Washington on the side of families. We can do this together.
ElizabethWarren.com. So Elizabeth Warren, who was one of the creators, really, of the the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which many people in the Democratic Party wanted her to ultimately head, but in a bow to being somewhat less controversial than we would like him to be, even though there was no controversy in naming her to head that bureau, to be the director, President Obama put Richard Cordray up for nomination to head that bureau. That notwithstanding, Elizabeth Warren has, in fact, been fighting for the middle class. I love the image that she is from the ragged edge of the middle class. I've never heard that before, but it's kind of cool. I don't even know what it means, but it's kind of cool. And she is somebody who has, in fact, fought for working class Americans and families her entire career. This is an accurate self-portrayal in this ad by Elizabeth Warren. But what it, in continuing to talk about the effect of electoral politics and special elections, here Scott Brown was considered deemed a pretty safe to likely Republican Senate seat. Well, now with the Senate in so much flux going into the next election, with the questionable retirement of Jeff Bingaman and the understandable retirements of some of the big sky senators, like Byron Dorgan, et cetera, the Senate is in play again. And having somebody like Elizabeth Warren running against Scott Brown is so important for Democrats, and Democrats really have to come to bat for this woman who they wanted to have in a non-elective post. You can get her into an elective post by voting for her. But it's all because of the wake-up call that was given when Scott Brown won out of nowhere. Massachusetts voters have to pay attention. The National Party has to pay attention. And this is clearly an opportunity for Democrats to win a seat that was deemed, shockingly, even in Massachusetts, a little bit of not a slam dunk, but a likely Republican seat. It's now very much in play with Elizabeth Warren, someone with national and local name recognition there.